Hey Wargamers, Purple Druid here. I did have a chance to check out One Card Dungeon, and we're going to give it a little run through right now. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching. The other day I downloaded this One Card Dungeon by Barney Skinner, a 30-minute game for one player, solo dice placement dungeon crawl. Played on a single card, fight your way through 12 increasingly challenging levels to reach the final prize. Now, one thing I did when I downloaded this and I printed it, it originally printed the game board in this size, which is like the size of a playing card, which is kind of ridiculous. So I had to blow it up so that it would be, you could actually play on it. So I grabbed some dice. And you need 12 dice. You need one die to represent your adventurer. And this is level 1. This is the stairway down. So we're going to put our guy there. You need 4 dice to represent monsters. So we're going to use these red dice for various monsters. You need 4 dice to track your abilities. So the abilities, movement, attack, defense, and ranged attacks. When you begin the game, your character has a move of 1, a base I should say, attack and defense of 1, and a range attack of 2. And then you roll 3 energy dice. A 6, a 1, and a 3. Wow, okay. So, and then you sort these out however you want between movement, attack, and defense. So we're going to put movement here, and that'll give us a movement of 4. We're going to go ahead and put defense here. Defense is going to be 2, but our attack is going to be 7. So we're going to be relying on speed and power to push through. Now, levels 1, 5, and 9 are inhabited by spiders that have 2 life. And on level 1, you can see we have 2 1s here. So we've got 2 spiders with 2 hit points. If this was level 5, there'd be 3 of them. And on level 9, there would be 4 of them. And one of them would be right on you. So the way this works is very simple. I did play through a little bit yesterday, and I got killed by the skeletons on the 2nd level. But basically, you have your energy phase. You roll the 3 dice, and this changes every turn. Which makes things interesting. So, you have the energy phase, so we do that. Now we have the adventurer phase. The adventurer phase, you're going to spend your speed and attack points for the turn to move around and damage the monsters. You can make multiple moves and attacks during the phase in any order as long as you have enough points to spend. Moving 1 tile orthogonally costs 2 points. So if I move 1 like so, that's going to be 2 points. If I move diagonally, that's going to be 3 points. Now I've only got 4, so I can only move 2 boxes. So I can move 2 that way, or I can move 2 that way. If I had 5 points, I could go, that would be 2 points, and then 3 points for a total of 5, but I don't. So the goal is to get down this stair and to kill these monsters. Or maybe just to get past them, I'm not sure. It doesn't say anything about leaving the monsters behind. Oh, yes, it does. Once you kill all the monsters on a level, you can take a moment to upgrade and heal before descending to the next level. And we have the she pronoun, so that's fun. So anyway, adventurer goes first. I'm going to move 2 and 4. Now, my range is only 2, so I can only shoot into this square or to this square. So I don't have anybody to shoot at. So now we're going to skip ahead and we're going to go to the monster movement phase. Now the monsters have a movement of 5. So the rule is, because this is a solo game, the rule is that the monsters are going to try to move to a square that is 1 full move away. So the monster can move 5. So one full move away from here is 2, 4, or 2, 5, or 2, 5. So either of these 3 will be where the monster wants to go. It could also go here. For this one, could go here. Or they can go here, so they can move here. So that way, that would, number one, that would put them within range of attacking, but that's the rule. They're supposed to move to that square. So we're going to move number 1. They're going to move 2 and 3 for a total of 5. And then this one's going to move 2 and 4 for a total of 4. Now they have a range of 3. This one can shoot here, and this one can shoot here. Their attack is 4. Like I said, the range is 3, so their attack is 4. There's 2 of them. Both are able to attack 4 points. Defense only 8 divided by 2 is 4. My character is going to take 4 hits, so it's going to put him down to 2 hit points. And then we're going to go back, and it's going to be the defense 3, attacks, and we're going to move here. That's 2. Then we can attack this one with an attack of 7. Their DC is 4. So that's going to be 1 punch on the spider. Now it's the spider's turn. This one has a range of 3, so they can move here. That's their move, and then they can both attack. They attack with a 4, so again, that's an 8. But now my defense is a 4, so that's going to be 2. So unfortunately, that's going to kill me. So I'm out of the game. Like I said, this was fun. It's quick. It goes fast. It's easy. I really enjoy the mechanics. This would be a great way to spend some time when you're bored, or don't feel like getting out your paints or what have you, and just want to kill a few minutes. I also believe this could be a really, really good notebook game where you could play a little solo game and write yourself a little story, a little narrative. Might be fun to blog about, or make videos about for entertainment purposes. There is a large article on Board Game Geek about this game. This game was actually designed for a Board Game Geek contest, and there are some downloads there. One thing that occurred to me, I was chatting on Twitter with someone last night. It occurs to me that it might be fun to have some magic items, and so once you clear a level, we can have some cards or something with some magic items, and your character can get a magic item. Now, say for instance, we move to level 2, make our way down here and move to level 2. We flip this over and use the other map. This is for level 2, and we'll be coming down here. And for 2, we have skeletons with life of 4. So we're going to have 2 skeletons with a life of 4. And because we cleared the level, we can bump up any one of our skills here. So we're going to bump up our shooting range to 3. And then we roll our dice. And we're going to do move, attack, defend. There we go. And so then we do our thing. So say we are on the 2nd level here, and we clear this out. We kill both of these skeletons, and then we get a magic item. Now we can use the magic item on the 3rd level. But if our character gets killed, then the magic item drops, and you just make a little note in your notebook. And so in the future, you could just write down what square that is. So the next time I have another character coming down here, and we have our skeletons. I happen to know there's a magic item right here where I got killed last time. So if I can maybe move over here, draw the skeletons down this way. Now, see, their move is only 4, so they can only move 2 spaces, and my move is 3, so I could only move that one. This would take 2 turns to move there, actually, but I can move back here. They would move 2, 1, 2, and then they can attack. And provided I survive that attack, which is 5 versus 3, that's going to be 1 damage. But then I can run around here and try to get back and scoop up that magic item, and hopefully be able to try to kill those skeletons. So I think there's a lot of possibilities here. This is great for sparking the imagination. Be sure and check it out. You can download the game at Board Game Geek. I think it's worth checking out, and I would love to hear your thoughts if you've played it, if you've been able to get past the 2nd level. Leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.